Which is
I
such a
don't.
weird number. I don't know why 7. I mean, it just is such an. I could see level 5 or level 10. Level 7 just feels like a weird choice. But oh, my camp cannot be placed. Damn it. Can my alternate camp be placed? I don't have any. Yeah, I'll do my alternate one. Yep, there it is.
Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to another day of Fallout 76. I'm Mr. Elvis and we are here to have some fun. And as you could hear, we've got Wiggle and ETC with us. And Keepers should be loading in as well. Yep, he's loading in as well. There we go. Hello, Surfer. Hello, RHBS and Angel. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. How has the weekend started off for you guys? Collect teapots. Kill mutated enemies, that's fine. Visit another place shelter. No.
Perfect. I'm so glad you're here.
Build light sources, that's fine. Dailies. Complete mutated, hit humans, kill mole rats. Why did you have to kill an agua then?
I just can't shake these.
That wasn't a daily.
Oh, I thought it was
part
a
of my
daily or
quest.
something. Oh, okay.
No, that was the test of might or test of whatever.
Alright. I'm like, well, sure, that's fine, but I don't see it. But I thought it was just a daily. Where's the bunker? There we go.
Let's see. Oh, collect caps. I think that's an atomic shop. There's a freebie there.
It's 250, I think.
That'll make it work. Yep, 250. Glad I collected it now and not in the main menu.
I collected
Yeah,
it in the main menu.
You did that, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yep.
caps are so plentiful. But
I know it's not like caps are hard to come, but still, it's always so.
yeah, it's nice if you don't have to do anything for it.
Come on.
Oh, wait, look, I found mole rat teeth by killing mole rats.
I hate you.
It's only one. But
Yeah. One more than I ever found.
yeah, basically the brute mothers are the ones that are always dropping them. But best way to get mole rat teeth is go hunt mole miners.
Yeah, that's the mole miner
They
gauntlets.
get the
are the best
gauntlets.
source.
They drop 2 apiece, so that's always
Yep.
the easiest.
It's always the best. All right, let's grab that.
There's literally nothing on the map. Yeah, BattleBot, like I said, nothing on the map.
Nope.
Defend Billings, Monster Mash. I need a workshop. I don't want Billings. Trained by Custo del Bosco. No, thank you. I will go to Pylon V13. Hey, my new phone arrived, and then I forgot I didn't get a case for it. So still can't use
Oh. Yeah,
I
haven't
just
had
got
new
a
phone in
refurbished
forever.
S21 Samsung.
Oh.
But I don't do new phones because I'm an idiot and I'm way too heavy-handed. So I never get new.
Ah.
But apparently my provider suddenly did refurbished phones. Right?
Oh.
Cell phone provider. They do refurbished phones. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's...
How much does that save versus a new phone?
I paid $200, and the new phones are that model. If you would buy it brand new, is $400.
Okay, so half price.
Half the price. Plus, I still have a 2-year guarantee on the battery and on it just functioning. And yes, there are some minor scratches on the outer side of the phone. I don't care. If I have it for like 5 minutes, those scratches would be there anyway.
Or just slap a case on it.
Yeah, that's why I'm not using it, because I don't have a case. I have those booklet cases, like a flap on the front and the back. Because I'm just too heavy-handed and not careful. So, and I forgot to order that one before I got the phone. I'm smart. I'm so smart. Smart. I'm guessing the bounty hunt is over.
I don't know. I didn't go there.
Yeah, I'm here to the workshop doing the workshop things for the stuff for the challenges. Sell swamp tofu. I don't wanna. I don't think I have a.
Those pop up at level 7 too, or have to wait for that?
Should they're public events, so they should pop
Okay.
up.
Let's see, what was it?
Anything that's public event. I
The
mean, you can
light
still do
source.
them. You just have to look at where the people are on the map and fast travel to them.
Yeah.
Got a bowl of soup and some bread, so I guess that's good.
Oh, Jeep's in trouble.
That sounds like a bowl of soup with bread.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's still going. The headhunt's still going.
Light. Yeah, fine. Candles count as lights as well. There. There we go. Done. Bounty hunt, headhunt. I'll at least get the rewards. Hello, Ximar, and hello, Derek. Welcome. What kind of soup? Tomato cream soup? Vegetable soup? Disgusting carrot cake soup or something weird like that?
I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah.
I think carrot cake shouldn't be a thing either, so I wouldn't be surprised if they make a soup.
Have you ever
out of
had
it.
carrot cake?
Yes. It just doesn't work in my brain. It's not the taste that's off or anything, it's just my brain doesn't cope.
Oh well. Get a new one.
It's the same with the cheesecake. My brain just doesn't
Oh.
function properly with that.
See, I was always that same way with cheesecake, and then I tried it. I'm like, this is amazing.
Well, it tasted okay. It wasn't great. I have better types of cake that I prefer over that, but so it wasn't bad or
Yeah.
anything. It just my brain doesn't cope with there's cheese in this cake. I don't know it's cream cheese and not actual cheese. Blah blah blah. There's cheese in this cake. Doesn't fit. Doesn't work. Nope. My 2.5 brain cells have trouble compiling that info. Rabunks playing a way out. I'm doing okay. Just laugh at the ring car air compressor. Huh? I don't get it.
Come on, find the super duper mark.
I have a quad broadsider with limb damage and reload speed. Does anybody want it?
Finally.
No.
Oh, I need to learn Swift of it, and I didn't learn Swift. Oh.
Let's see, where right here maybe.
And I got-
Maybe.
Why do I have 2 ultralight built marine armor chest piece plans of this bounty hunt? Hey, well, okay, fine. Okay, but I don't really like cheese in my soup. Broccoli cheddar. How can they engineer something that minimal it melts when you use it? Ah, is it an AliExpress product? They give you food safe painted cups and cups and glasses, and you smell it and you guarantee that it's not food safe. Smells like normal paint.
Oh,
Food safe,
that's not good.
food safe stuff doesn't smell like normal paint.
Level 60 cricket.
Ooh,
I'm
that's
dead.
fun. You can do it. Punch it in
If
the
I can
face.
make it Highway Town.
Punch it
Are you
in
just
the face.
taking level 6 into the Burning Springs? Nice.
Yep.
Nice. So why are you starting another character? Just for fun or what? Do you have a plan?
I'm seeing how the RNG is on
Ooh,
this guy.
eviction notice.
Ah.
'Cause I'm thinking it's just my main guy sucks.
Thank you,
Oh.
Jeepers.
It's gonna be hard to compare because you're going with a character that knows nothing, so you're gonna have the maximum chance to learn
Everything.
everything.
Yeah. But if I learn those things that I still need to learn,
Right.
I could just...
Then it'd be like, that'd be great, I can just craft it for you. Oh wait, I don't have any resources to do that.
Yeah, you do. You have plenty. You can move stuff around.
It's expensive to craft, especially like legendary modules and stuff. Then you're like, oh crap, that grind to get all that is gonna take me forever. Alright, we got the rats covered.
Highway Town people, you could help me here. Is that a...
If they're like most settlers, they won't do anything.
No, they're not.
Even if they're attacked, they'll just die. Let's see, is there one up at the... There's one there. I like how they put quest markers on the meat bags.
Well, it's helpful. At least you don't have to search for the things that are supposed to be obvious. I can never find them. I have to run around in 3 laps for those things normally.
Execute operation stand around.
Oh, we're still here doing AWOL. But we'll be there eventually. Wow, a 1-star walking king.
I'm standing around with you.
Don't stand around too hard,
Yeah.
you might get tired. Why are they friendly? What the hell is wrong
Oh,
with
are they
that?
the Protectrons,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, it's a bug.
I understand, but
They spawn as...
the hell?
Well, then why did you ask?
I understand
It's a bug.
that it's just the Protectrons because those were the only ones that were friendly, but I didn't know it was a bug.
Yeah, it's a pretty standard thing on that one. The Protectron spawn in is as not hostile, so you can't bats them.
Totally helpful.
Plus, they don't show up on the... I don't even know if they show up on the thing either.
Well, they get markers, but that's about it.
Do they get markers? Okay,
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
That's all they get, just markers, and that's it. Okay, so that's that one. Eviction notice. Over cucumbers can't fast. What the hell are you complaining about? That's what travel agent is for. The Protectrons just want to go home and murder, and you murder them. Well, that's their problem. They shouldn't waddle in front of my gun. It's not my fault. I am totally innocent. Shame I did not win the 1974 Ford F100.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
I just saw a 62 Ford F850 fire truck. That's cool.
Oh, I bet that was cool.
Yeah.
I like old trucks from the early 70s and
Yeah,
60s.
you could definitely tell it was a Ford. Tried to start it and it sounded like crap. But it looked good. It's a nice big truck, and I'm betting they are pretty reliable and durable because you can basically do everything manually.
Those old trucks are funny because you look in the engine bay and there's nothing but just space, empty space everywhere.
That's some lunchboxes.
Yeah, when I was in high school, my girlfriend, she had a was a 50, I want to say it was a 58 Ford pickup truck.
Ooh.
I mean, it was it was a piece, but
Doesn't matter. It's cool.
yeah. I don't know if I would call it cool, but it was a thing.
I like old cars, period.
Had a 3 on the tree.
Wow.
Yeah.
But on a
Only
tree,
thing.
it's the steering wheel tree.
3 on a tree. Yeah. So
Oh,
it was
God,
a manual,
that's awful.
3-speed manual. Yeah. That thing was a lot of work to drive because it had no power steering. Steering wheel was enormous.
No clutch.
Yeah. Well, I had a clutch. I mean, it was manual.
Yeah, but doesn't matter. Like, oh, sorry, I should correct myself. No clutch, no sync.
No what?
Synchro mesh.
No synchro mesh.
Yeah.
So you had to
No.
put a little gas, just to put a little bit more revs, just to have smooth
No.
transitions.
No, it was fine that way.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't have to do anything special to get smooth shifts. It was just a lot of work because you're trying to steer, and I mean, it was a very awkward drive for sure.
But most cars that technically didn't have power steering, but they still had hydraulic support for the steering. Even the older cars. I don't know if
That
those
one didn't
cars
have
did.
any. That one didn't have anything.
But I mean, my first car was a 1988 Nissan Micra, and it had technically no power steering, but it was still hydraulically supported.
Mine, my first car, I was 77 Honda Civic. It didn't have any power system, anything, but it was also a small car. It was a light car, so it wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, the Micra was tiny too. Hello, Dill. Let's see. Tell Wiggle I am developing an item to have less space. I want to weld in a pan to cook stews on the heat of the coolant.
Ah, okay.
The
So you're
coolant doesn't get.
gonna use your
hot
car
enough.
as an oven.
The coolant doesn't get hot enough. It gets to 140, 130.
Like, isn't that the whole thing with the coolant? Is it has like a really high boiling point?
Well, it has a high boiling point, but it doesn't actually. Well, where you can physically drain off the heat, it doesn't actually get that hot. It radiates like 150, 160 Celsius. It's plenty hot to burn your fingers and stuff, but not for cooking stuff. Unless you just want to boil water, then it's fine.
Jeez,
There
I
was a
remember. Go ahead.
There was a Mythbusters episode where they did a Chinese, or not Chinese meal. Thanksgiving
Dinner on the engine block. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. Well, Alton Brown, I think his name was.
It worked.
Yeah.
Because they just made
You
a
gotta
metal.
drive a while. Yeah.
Yeah, but they just welded a metal plate to absorb the heat of the engine itself, not the coolant. And then the metal plate
No,
gets.
they like shoved it all over. Yeah, they shoved it all over the place.
Yeah. And the engine, or at least the block that had the meat thingy on it, it got to like 250 C, I think, if I remember correctly. So that's plenty hot to burn stuff. And it worked. Looked like crap. Probably tasted like crap, but it worked.
Probably.
Well, they
Nice and
technically had a Thanksgiving dinner. Technically.
yeah. Nice gasoline and exhaust infused
Yeah.
turkey.
Like I said, technically they had a dinner.
Yeah, I don't think I want to eat poultry cooked that way.
212 is the engine operating temperature. I don't know. I don't know. I know the combustion chamber gets hotter than that, but I have no idea what the metals heat up to and anything like that. I have no idea. Love a bit. I would eat that. Of course you would. There is nothing.
I mean, you could
to
tell when
do.
the turkey's done. It's not like you would cut it open and eat raw turkey.
I don't know. Just get a meat thermometer. You can tell. Exhaust manifold heat will burn your food. Yes. But that gets to like 300 or something Celsius, of course, because I have no idea for imaginary temperature.
Direct contact.
Yeah, direct contact would burn it instantly. Basically instantly. You have a char-broiled
You can make like a little grill that holds it above it.
Yeah, then you could the radiating heat would work fine. That's what they did with the
Yeah.
Mythbusters thing.
Yeah, nothing was direct contact.
No. I would eat burnt food before I eat undercooked food. Depends on what is being undercooked.
I mean, they had a chef, so I would assume that they would know what they're doing.
Oh, I assume, but
Yeah.
I mean, technically you still have Heinemann there. The mustache was not always the smartest man in the room. even though he always thought he was.
Anti-armor explosive 10.
Yeah, sounds
I'll
like
use that. Better than this level 1 I have right now.
Pirate punch. Let's get out of this noisy area. Bloody drill. No, thank you. Bloody tactical explosive Gauss shotgun. Yeah, that could be fun. Not gonna. Yeah, not gonna use it. Pirate punch. Get rid of that. Sacrificial blade box mod. No, thank you. I totally have like 150 copies of that one already. Ooh, arms keeper. Come on, learn it. God damn it! I still need to learn arms keeper. Okay. What's up? Nothing is up. Wiggle, are you up?
Am I up?
Are you up for it?
Sure.
Jeepers, are you up for it? I'm assuming so. And ETC, we can pull them through for a couple levels.
If you want to. I mean, I'll leave if someone else wants to.
15 minutes till touchdown. Oh, we got 8 minutes until the next mutated event. I might have to wait on that one. Do you want to see the touchdown, Jeepers, or are you up for a raid after the mutated event?
Touchdown.
Yes, touchdown.
Oh, for the
Artemis.
Artemis people.
Okay, Jeepers is up for the thing after.
That's
look,
why he's
more
up.
mine
That's
are
why
gone.
he's out. He's on.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. He just wants to see the thing crash down. Or sorry,
All right, I need to go
land.
Yeah. Take a picture of a.
I can see the
crafted
TV from
monster.
here. Good to go. We can do the first stage. Whee! Probably have to do
Hey, I'll get some
food,
serums. Maybe.
You should.
Do you want
I
some
mean, if they're
serums?
rewarded, I mean, yeah, you should get them.
You want some serums? I probably have some.
I won't get any.
And I can craft a bunch. It's not landing in the ocean. I believe that's a splashdown. It's still a down something.
Oh, it's not landing in the ocean? Is it actually going to be a land?
No, it should be landing in the water. But that's my
Oh,
memory, but my
gotcha.
memory is completely and utterly useless, as we
Gotcha.
all know.
I guess it's only the shuttles that would land, like actually land.
Yeah, that's the only one that actually does a flying
Yeah,
gun.
everything else was just a parachute situation.
Slowly float down till it touches something, hopefully the water or the ground.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do,
Was there
do,
anything that
do,
we
do.
needed to eat for challenges?
Twinkies.
Eat candies? No, I'm not gonna eat Twinkies.
Deep fried Twinkies.
No, I'm definitely doing that. Of course. Totally. Rat hot burnt end. Garlic fillet. Spoiled meat. Aww.
Let's see, I got. Alright, my food's good. My armor's good.
Do you want some food buffs, etc?
No, it's okay. I highly doubt they're gonna help me in there.
No, I just for XP. I can give you some.
I mean, Company T would help if you're when you're running for ore. Company T would help.
Tasty Squirrel Stew and Company Tea. I can drop that for you. Please have some extra stuff.
I could probably do a tea. That should last long enough.
Should be
It was
fine.
an hour, right?
Yeah, but
Company T is an
Tasty
hour, yeah.
Squirrel 2
Yeah.
is also an hour. So.
Oh, I didn't even
I'll drop that.
realize you guys are down there.
A Company Tea. 4-3. Marler jerky for some defense. Energy resist. And some reserve carry weight. There you go. Better hurry, you missed the mutated event at the top of the hour. No, that's why we're just doing this stage. If certain people actually arrive. I know he's loading in.
I'm just a little baby.
I'm just gonna pull you in since you're probably just gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
I dropped stuff at the door right in front of you.
Oh.
No, it's fine. The way where he spawns in, he should turn to his right. I think.
Oh, it's at this door. Okay.
I'll hide behind the wall.
Save me!
How long do I have on that one?
It's
Right,
all
62
an
minutes.
hour or 60 or 90 minute bucks. No, don't shoot me! Bastard. No! Why am I using that one? You're supposed to be using that one. That's bad.
Marler fillets are good ones. This early.
Carry weight, life saving when you're at that low level.
I defeated an E06.
Woohoo!
All right. Do we want to try a fast run, or do we want to?
No, just gonna fast travel out that
All right.
for the mutated event.
I'm gonna go take a picture then.
Where do we need to take a picture?
Oh, I re-rolled one of my weeklies and I got take a picture of a grafted monster.
Hell swamp tofu. Does anybody have a soup thing at their camp?
Yeah, I re-rolled that. I re-rolled that in a heartbeat.
I don't have a soup there. I don't have a soup there.
I
just gonna
don't. I
re-roll
don't have
that
any
too.
soup things.
Swamp tofu. I still had one free reroll. What do we get? Take a camera picture of a gulper. Really?
Yeah, we could get a moonshine jamboree and that'd be easy.
Yeah, just gonna go to Gulper Lagoon.
Or do that.
Why is that still in the daily pool? No one has that tofu crown. The soup creator machine thingy, soup server device spawns it, so you can have it that way.
Yeah, it's such a small chance to get. It's just
Yeah, but if you don't loot it constantly, it should eventually just sit there. And I had one in one of my camps, and I always left the swamp tofu one in there in case I needed it for whatever stupid challenge.
all right, let's see if I can get teapots.
I
So
got
I can score
Gulper.
teapots.
Are you
Levels
stealing
from
How many levels do you get?
6.
From one stage? Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
And it's the worst stage too. That's the funny part.
It doesn't take much XP to level to get
Yeah,
levels
that early on. I know.
No.
And that. Oh, I forgot. Did you get the lunch boxes from the event eviction notice?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll help.
Oh yeah, I have all that stuff going on too, so that helped.
Yeah, lunch boxes and food buffs. Well, it adds up.
Come on, there's 5 teapots
Eviction
in
notice.
here. I thought there was 5 teapots in
We
here.
totally never did that before.
Is that really what we got? We take
Yep.
eviction notice? Lame. Need another teapot. How many? Aren't there more? Where else can I find teapots in Helvetia besides the honey house?
The honey house. There's one in
The restaurant?
The restaurant.
All right, I'll go to the restaurant since it's
And
right
there
here.
should be one in the house that has where you have to turn in the beeswax.
Okay.
There should be one.
Let's go in the restaurant. Let's see. Where in the restaurant is
The
it going to
restaurant,
be?
it should
Probably on the
have it
table.
on the first table up to your left. And
yep, bingo.
there should-
That's all I needed. That was 5.
Okay. I was gonna say there
I
should be
got
one
it.
in the back room as well.
Yep.
That's a different swamp
All
tofu.
right.
Oh. Oh really? Oh. Well, that's
All right,
even
so that's
worse.
all my weekly. So all I need is complete a mutate event, and then dailies are done.
Oh, that's this one.
Eviction notice.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, yeah.
All right, whatever.
It's freezing, so we're gonna have a bunch of snow.
Oh yeah, the White Spring Refuge. Yeah, the one I showed on the stream the other day. Oh, I guess it was the member stream, but yeah.
Still. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, I always forget about stuff like that. Ooh, nuclear key card.
But I just wanted to get them all in one spot, and
Yep.
I got it.
I got two
2
out of
plots.
the.
Yeah,
out of
there could be a
Albany.
couple there. I needed 5, so I just went to there and I got them. I'm good. It's all good.
I got 2 out of Albany, which is kind of a bummer.
Just hit 166.
I still need 3 more, but probably I'll get them from looting the muties and stuff. Because they drop so much junk, random junk. And I think now they also drop the challenge junk. Sometimes there are teapots at the world's largest teapot house. Well, if all the teapots are there, there's 5 there.
Is that a key card?
Yes,
I got a key card here.
I looted it already. Of course, your key card. Never forget the guided meditation place. I don't want to go there because it's a bloody maze. I can never find anything there. I know that they have like
Oh, yeah.
7 or 8 teapots in the entire location. but
Yeah.
it's such a maze that I never know where to go. Oh, Hex is here too. Hello, Hex.
Oh man, this noise from the, I don't know if you're getting the same sound bug I am. This constant thing from the helicopter that's just wigging out.
Oh no, I
physics-wise.
don't have that.
Oh, it's awful.
I bet.
It's like it's on a. It's like it's spinning, but there's like a bunch of them stacked on top of each other, so it's just metal banging on metal constantly.
Are you saying it's amazing? Oh,
Yeah, it's not great.
no.
I got Max Action Boy
Woohoo.
and the other one.
The other one?
My AP should be good.
But the gun
Packing
runner
light.
one. Oh, packing light is that, right? Run quicker if you hold a pistol or hold a weapon. Small gun, is it? Or pistol?
Oh, that one, Gun Runner? Maybe.
Gun runner.
Mm.
You run faster with the small gun.
A small gun.
I don't. It just says with a gun. I don't think it has to be a small gun anymore.
Okay. So I had.
I think it's
I
just any
used that
ranged
'cause
weapon.
It works. Hello, Jules. They need to adjust mob spawn rate volume to the number of players at events. This is slow as heck now. Yes, but they nerfed this one, so
Yep. It's.
they halved the spawns, and they halved
Yeah.
the amount of legendaries in the spawns. Because
yeah,
reason.
that's the point is-
So now it's even
Well,
worse.
no, I get it. I actually agree with it. I think they overdid it in the first place. It never should have done. It never should have given out what it did.
Yes, but the amount of spawns for this many people, it makes it so stupid.
Oh, that for sure. I think it's just that, but that it's every event. Like
Yes.
every event is that way.
Yep.
Everyone shows up and the event is horrible. Like
Yep.
there's no event that is good with 24 people. I don't think there's a good event there's an event that's good with 10 people.
It's good when all the people are level 1.
Yeah. How often does that happen?
I don't think it's ever happened.
I still remember the PTS when they introduced the level 20 starts.
Mm-hmm. Everybody level 20.
That was actually really fun, yes, because everyone was level 20 and people were actually, you know, they were testing out the builds and they were doing things. And I remember doing like Beast of Burden, and it was a struggle to you know, when that aggro comes at the event at the end and everyone's level 20, it was a lot of fun though, and that was great.
Yep.
I mean, it kind of reminded me when I first started, you know, because it was Wastelanders, and so there was a ton of new players, myself included, and so everyone else was low level too, and it was actually fun.
Yeah, it's legitimately way more fun if it's not.
Yeah. Well, and also even back then, a high level player would have been like level 80. So even if you had like high level players, it still wasn't.
No.
You know, it wasn't.
When Wastelanders
like
dropped, the high level player was 200, 250.
It was very rare that I saw a player that high level. It wasn't unheard of, but it was very rare because it was so hard to level.
Yeah,
It took a long time to level up. So it was very rare for me to see players at that level.
I'm like 95% sure that my first 100 levels weren't in the first 12 months.
Hmm?
I think it took me like 13 or 14 months to get my first 100.
Yeah, it was slow. And you see some, oh wow, look at their level 200. They're so high a level. And now it's just, you know, whatever. Levels are so meaningless
in like half an hour.
Yeah, levels don't mean anything at all in this game anymore.
That's why FFR in a weapon is a must. It doesn't matter. If somebody has a quicker response time to you, then you're just gonna miss, even no matter how quick your weapon fires. Low level, came out of the vault level 2, went directly to a raid and leveled like crazy. Yeah. But even if you don't do that, you can get levels so stupid easy now.
Yeah. Yeah, if your intention is to level, it's not difficult just by doing. I mean, especially during, like, if you started during the Burning Spring season, headhunts and grunt hunts gave you so much XP.
Flashdown successful. Awesome.
Nice. Awesome.
Now, please tell me that the crew on the boat has the bloody monkey suits ready.
The apes on, yeah.
I legitimately, and I've said that before in your stream, and I've been saying that for years. It is a crime that they've never done that. Pick up the freaking astronauts in bloody monkey suits. It's way funnier.
Oh, now I got that sound bug too. Yeah, it's just noisy as hell here.
Well, I only have I only have to no.
Yep, I just picked up that one.
Let's see. Do I have an assault rifle? Ah, it's not automatic.
Yeah, it's all a Hollywood production. There was a movie. God, what was that movie called? It was in the 70s where they faked the moon landing. Not the moon landing, but a moon landing. Or it might have been, was it a moon landing or was it some other one? But basically they faked this whole thing, and it was this big, yeah, and the astronauts basically, but they were like expendable, and they had to like run for their lives. And cause,
I remember that movie.
I can't remember what it was called.
It was in a little.
I don't remember it being particularly amazing, but
it was in a warehouse, just like downtown somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that movie.
Yeah, and they had to
no
like
idea what it's called though.
Stay there for I can't remember what it's called either, but yeah.
That was just a funny, like a Sunday afternoon movie. It's funny. It's fine. Nothing spectacular, nothing great, but it's fine.
Yeah.
TGIF, you want to debate? Well, I don't think so. It's funny, the flat earthers right now are going mental, and it's so funny to see. Oh, it stopped.
Capricorn 1, that's the one.
It stopped.
Yeah, all of the sound bugs stopped.
That's great. Capricorn 1, yeah.
Well, the
Thank
helicopter despawned. That's the one. That's the one, Jeep. Capricorn 1.
Thank you very much. I would never have remembered otherwise.
Yeah.
And I would, by the time that the stream ended, and I could have looked it up, I would have forgotten already.
I don't remember the movie being particularly good or bad. Like I don't really remember it.
It was just a funny movie. But then again, I think
I don't remember it being funny.
The Ring is a funny movie. I think like Saw is a funny movie. Like all the scary stuff, they're all funny too. Where are all the satellites? Yeah, because you can totally see that less than a quarter pixel on a camera picture. Oh. But they also think that an asteroid belt means that if you fly through, you will hit asteroids every 2 seconds. But in an actual asteroid belt, there's roughly 150 miles between asteroids.
Are you telling me that Empire Strikes Back was not a documentary?
Yes. But it's just funny. They just have so many misunderstandings.
Way to ruin my childhood.
Does anybody want to crowd control?
I got one of those too.
Well, I'm here to ruin your childhood and all other good memories you have. You know this. What the freaking hell was that? God.
Kaboom.
Thank you very much. Let's see if that still works. Good evening, Splashdown. Clemson Grad was the launch manager. Awesome. That's awesome. Hope you're doing well, Scott. Okay, now back to the break. Crap all this crap.
Oh, shut up, Dick Worry.
Is Scott S. Scott Steiner? I don't know. Well, technically I do know, I just don't remember.
No doxing.
No, I just don't remember. Even if I could remember, I wouldn't tell you, but I just don't remember.
Let's see.
Gleaming.
That's all my foods. Yep, let's go buy some more of these.
No such luck. Aww.
Do, 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 do. All right.
I would never tell anybody that Wiggle's last name is Runner.
I know, it's stupid of me to use my real name on YouTube.
I mean, there's more people like that. It just happens. It's funny, my Google account is Seymour Burkhoff. There was somebody that asked me, is that your real name? Why would you use that? I'm like, take a look at the picture.
It's not Seymour Butts?
No, it's Seymour Burkhoff from Nikita.
Okay.
And it's from the reboot, Nikita.
The one with Maggie Q?
Yeah.
That's the one I've seen. I never saw the original.
The original
series.
one is better.
Is it? Peter Wilson? Was that her name? Peter Wilson?
Less production value, but the story and the acting I just
was
thought
better.
It was better.
Yeah.
But the new one was just fun. It was fine.
Yeah, it was just kind of fun.
Yeah.
I watched it.
See more butts. I pee freely. Amanda Jenkins.
Hug and kiss.
I don't. Sorry, I still don't get it.
Amanda hug and kiss. Amanda hug and kiss.
Ah, okay.
Straight out of The Simpsons.
I see Wiener. Mr. 3 could make the castle run in 11 parsecs, I bet. You know I don't run, right? I'm way too lazy for that.
Oh yeah, I see Wiener from
Yep.
Futurama.
Yep, I see Wiener. See more butts and crispy bacon.
Alright, the leader's arrived.
Let's see. Do we have that? Okay, so we use this one. We need to repair it. We do. God damn it. I love that the quick build bugs out every single time. 1, 2, 3. Let's go!
Low fuel, drilling suspended. Please add fuel to resume operation.
I killed a mole rat. Woohoo! Okay,
I'm waiting for ETC to die to one of these exploding.
on top
I know,
of
I was
this
like,
thing-
man, Hardy can really come in handy right about now.
Uh-oh.
On top of that, rampart thing is not a good spot to be. Like on top of the crane
Good.
rails.
Oh, a bunch of stim packs at least.
I'll wait with blowing up.
The downside about leveling up so quick, it's hard to spec your character. If you keep doing stuff, because it's like you can't.
You can't pick the levels up.
You
quick
can't
enough.
keep up. Yeah.
At least that's always been my problem with quick leveling. I
Well,
can never remember
and also
what
the
to
fact
do and
that-
how to do it.
Well, and the fact that all the cards don't open up until you take the levels,
Yeah.
which is really annoying.
Yep.
I've always hated that.
Yep.
It's like you have to spend the. I don't know why that was the decision. Or what previous games weren't that.
Yeah,
Like Fallout
kinda.
4, you could just.
No, no.
You could just
in
hold.
Fallout 4, you had to level up for stuff to unlock to be available. You had to
You
use
got the
up.
level, and you could.
No, you had to
You
use
got
the
the
level.
level, and you could spend. You could save your levels.
Yes, you could save the levels, but you have to use the level up to get to the same level to use a certain.
Yeah, you have to be the level
required.
of the. Well, I don't think you have to be the level of
Yes.
the thing.
Yes, you do. Because I tried it constantly because I always
Did you?
saved up level ups because I leveled up way too quick always.
Oh, so I never had that problem.
Tune
But stuff
into-
wasn't hidden from you like this.
No,
game.
you
That
could
was
always see
that's the
everything.
thing.
You could always
Yeah,
see, and
you
you
could
could
just-
check what the level was and what the requirements were, and it's never been a guess
Oh, no.
what you had to do.
Yeah, this game is a little like, where am I? What level am I sitting on?
There were level requirements for high
frustrating.
ranks before. Yeah. exactly.
Tankies.
Hello, Darwin.
That's not
Welcome,
what I see
welcome.
very often.
Tune in to WG.
Yeah, they had
Update
level. Yeah,
Raccoon
level
Radio.
for higher things, but you
Radio
knew what you
station,
needed
not
to
sure.
do.
That's helpful. Perk-wise, I
Oh,
prefer the
these
New
ones are gonna
Vegas.
suck.
Yeah, 3 and New Vegas. I prefer that. I'll legitimately take Fallout 2 perk systems and level up systems what we have now.
Although you know what Bethesda game has the worst leveling system?
Starfield.
Absolutely.
I absolutely despise that one with the weird.
I
you have
don't like
to do
it at
this
all. And
thing
that
for
hasn't
that.
changed. That
I
hasn't changed,
understand.
but-
I heard you talking about that last week.
Yeah, I don't.
It's such a freaking bummer.
It's
like,
so
why?
grindy. It's like, okay, I got the point. I allocated the thing. Oh, to be able to do the next one, not only do I have to get another level up,
But you
I
have to kill
do a
stuff
million
75
things, yeah.
times in a specific way that never gonna happen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the tough. I mean, some of them are really tough. Like the stealth one. To rank up the stealth, you have to kill enemies with sneak attacks, which is really hard until you've ranked up stealth.
Yep.
It's like, okay, I've been playing. I've leveled up like 20 times, and I'm still stuck on the first rank of it because I haven't got my first 10 kills with not even kills, sneak attacks. It's really frustrating. I have suppressed weapons, I'm sneaking, and I'm still not getting the sneak attacks to put the points into like rank 2 of sneak.
Yeah, it's legitimately stupid.
It's such a bad system. I don't. There's probably mods that overhaul that. I haven't looked, but
I'm sure. What is the mod?
I haven't really looked at any
Starfield?
mods. I'm
I
playing
don't know.
vanilla. That's generally how I do most games anyway.
I have completely no
Love
clue.
regenerating.
But what?
Someone running regenerating?
I'm sure.
No, I have conductors.
I'm
Okay,
running
that might be it.
conductors on the weapon.
Yeah, that would be it. Oh, combo breakers.
I have no
Got
idea.
pounders.
I don't
Yeah.
even have 4-star armor on. Oh,
Yeah, I've got limit breaking, so I'm critting every other shot. So there's a lot of there should be a lot of.
I'm
health and
critting
AP
every
coming in.
3rd or 4th shot.
Let's see, dude.
Yeah, because my AP wasn't going down as fast with the vets.
Yeah.
Let's see. Shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. Shotgun, shotgun, shotgun.
Was the modding scene in Starfield? I don't actually know. Like, that's not. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked at it.
Starfield
I know
is
the
still
Star Wars
ridiculously
stuff is
expensive
pretty
here.
popular, but. All right.
I don't know what the price is of anything.
What's the question?
Starfield is still ridiculously expensive here.
Oh yeah, it's like, I think the premium is down. It's at 50, so it's less than it was.
Yeah,
at
we paid like
launch, but-
70 or 80 bucks for it.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I didn't buy the $100.
I didn't either. I
Version.
got the
Yeah, I just
middle
bought the
one.
I bought basically what I needed to get early access. That was where I went.
Yeah, I got the early access one and the free DLC.
Yeah. Yep. And it turned out to be two free DLCs, which, you know, I still am like really shocked that they did that.
I mean, they better. Freaking terrible thing. Ah, no! Don't rubber
I don't
band
know.
me.
It doesn't sound like the new, like the. Oh, someone's launched a new, like the new. Oh, jeez, every time I jump, I'm okay. This is rubber banding hard. It doesn't sound like the new DLC has. It sounds like it's more of a world thing where it populates new enemies in the world rather than having a massive,
That-
like a big quest line or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just getting mobs down here. Just
Fair
waiting for
purchase
them
is
to actually
optional in
spawn.
my country. Yeah, purchase is optional anywhere. Still the high seas. Mole rat nuke. Really?
Come on,
Still
crickets.
don't understand
Come
why people
on.
do that. I know that they want the
Oh,
new stuff, but I don't get it.
What they
Oh.
got?
Oh!
they
2 crickets, or 1 cricket and 3 mole rats, and they
Wrecking me.
got you.
yeah, I couldn't even keep up with the
Oh, the
things.
stim animation is what's slowing you down
Yeah.
there.
All right, there. That should be enough.
Yeah, it's far enough.
So I'm basically running level 1 armor and all that still.
Right? Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it's hard. Oh, someone died.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I lasted longer than a 1600.
It all depends on how. No, I lasted till after you died.
Oh yeah.
It all
Death
depends on how
claw,
high BMI the guard has and how fast you can run. Why run?
There's
I
a
have a
death
car.
claw. All right, I'm just gonna. I don't know where we're at here, so I'll just work with it. All right, so we got 2 death claws.
2
and
small
like,
things.
Yep. There's a mole rat. And another mole rat. All right.
And
Should be good.
Lifting lockdown measures.
Aristocrats.
plan, carterizer, plan, lickety split. Because I totally don't have those yet. Oh wait,
Right.
I do. Okay, let's just go straight. Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, it's here.
Echo Tats.
Maybe I'll make this guy a ghoul. Never did a ghoul character yet.
There you
Actually,
go.
okay,
Well,
yeah,
you're almost high enough.
10%.
Oh, you are high enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It just popped up on my
Oh,
screen.
is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's getting like a bunch of levels. No!
Nope.
No.
Stay.
No, Melty.
Oh, he got me.
Well, you lasted way longer than I expected, and like way longer than I would have. Come on, die, you bastard.
Yeah, I think I was under 30 when during the drill stage.
Yeah, you jumped in like 27, I think, like after the eviction notice. I don't remember exactly, but I thought it was like 26, 27. Oh, let's fast travel to the mole rat.
Toxic.
And let's die 17,000 times to the mole rat stagger. Let's put the death counter on. Mistrap us, you dog. What did I do? I'm totally innocent. I don't know what you're talking about. He tried CPR, but the game glitched. Damn you, Bethesda. Exactly. Nice excuse. I need to remember that. Come on.
I see we both have the eternal loading screen.
I was just gonna say, come on. Are we gonna do anything, or are we just gonna sit here? There we go. I made it.
I'm still thinking about it.
Well, like I've said many
There we
times
go.
before, don't think about it. Just makes your head hurt.
Although everyone's in, yeah, nothing spawned in, so I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. There we go. Hi, Titan.
Oh, there's the event.
Well, the event hasn't popped yet. The Titan has.
Oh no.
Ah, I survived. It's a miracle. Ooh. Get to the chopper.
Not a good day to be a Vertibot. Wait, survey Vertibot. Does that mean I just completed?
I don't know. I just shot a Vertibot.
That
I don't
one
know
event?
why or what or anything else. Just shot it. That's it. It's funny that if you think like,
Yes.
oh, I got
This is
mole rats.
laggy as can be.
They're ultramites. They don't count as mole rats. There's reason. What the hell are the Scorch doing here? Why is the ghoul coming here?
I think, well, because I think it was, I think Fleiswater was here,
Ah, okay.
and that attracts those kind of idiots.
Darwin is doing all the things. Please send help. Well, he clearly needs it because he ain't moving. No. You done did it, partner. Does anybody know the 3-star legendary that gives you set evade % works against this boss? You mean Sentinel? Like evade if standing still?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it technically should work.
It's a new 3-star.
Oh, it's a new.
We're talking about reflex? Or are we talking about the specific armor piece, the one that comes from, I think it comes from this event though.
I do not know.
Yeah, it comes from this one. I think it's only 2%, right?
Oh, there's glowing ones in here. I've never seen glowing ones in. Yeah, it's 2% per. Yeah, yeah, because it just has the reflex mod on it. And I thought, oh, I'm gonna do that because I thought it's like a drop. But it's like a 5% chance.
I got the best weapon in the game.
The mole rat bat.
The mole rat bat.
And also considering that we found out the other day that it screws up when you do it one after another.
Ooh, somebody left everything or took everything but the gulper fruit. That's the one that I want.
I mean, if you evade one after another?
No, drop a nuke on the mall.
Oh, that's glitched.
I've heard that.
It's glitched. It's guaranteed glitched. It just doesn't take damage. Period. It stays in the defended state. Giant mole rat. It was just like the crystals haven't been broken. And that's it. Nothing happened.
So at the most you could get 2 times.
Nope. Once.
No, 2.
Really? You have to do something in between? I thought it just, if it had been nuked, then it didn't work.
No, you can't do one after another. Like nuke
okay.
it and then
so
nuke
it has
again.
to be a one in between. Okay. Well, that's at least better. Still sucks, but at least it's better.
Oh, wait, grenade.
Do you want a mole rat back? ETC.
I got one too.
Yeah, me too.
I think everybody got the mole rat bat for that one.
All right, are we gonna go again?
Sure. I'm okay with that.
All right. Yeah, we
Just
see.
see
Are
if
we
we
gonna
got
go
a better-
again, or am I just gonna leave?
Yeah, I'm okay.
That's about all I'm in the mood for. I'll do one of those, but other than that, I'm kind of done.
I got
Just
grand
see if we got a
finale.
better weapon.
Last stand.
Got a last stand,
Yeah.
but
It should work on
stand
any.
fine.
It should work on any attack, Mandy. I don't know unless the boss is specific, specifically programmed, which they are in some cases. Like they don't. They can't be crippled, and which apparently that's one of the complaints I saw over and over again on the new thing, the infections or infestations, is that those bosses can't be crippled.
Well, that's
Which is like, okay, and people are just like, okay, wait a minute, I'm specking into crippling. I have like all this limb damage stuff, and you keep adding in things in the game that they can't be crippled. That's nonsense.
But a full
And I
set
agree.
of reflex from player vendor for like 12k. That's not bad.
Yeah, reflex is a fun one. If you stack on, like I did, I went into a custom the other day just because I was kind of curious because I thought about taking one of my characters and making them low health. And I'm just like, okay, well, if I had like a set of reflex and I use serendipity and use dodgy with the other one, evasive, like what would be the evade chance? And it was pretty easily got it up to 49% total evade chance.
That's kind of
It's
high.
like, it's really high. Unfortunately, the other 51% of the time I got hit hard and died. So
no, it's
I'm
still
like,
not
that's,
helpful.
it's not worth going for the low, because it's like, 20% of like 600 some odd health is not. I mean, it wasn't anything, but it was like a death claw. It was like evade, dead. I'm like, well, that doesn't help. I'm
Neat.
better off just being full health with no evade perks at all.
Yep. Need to
With,
buy the
decent-
Ultra Bust
decent
Side Weekly
helpful.
Perk Pack first. $3 a week to cripple bosses.
Yeah.
I technically wouldn't even be surprised. The only reason I don't see them doing it because they can't program it in.
I'll be
don't
glad when the armor fix comes in. Apparently that's been taken care of.
Mhm.
Armor doesn't break crazy quick on the PTS.
I'll
yeah, I
believe
haven't
it when I
tested
see
it.
it.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice if that made it into like the mid-season, because sometimes they do that. Some of the stuff it may actually make it into the mid-season update, which I'm guessing will either be, I guess not Tuesday, because they probably would have announced it by now. So it'll be next Tuesday then. So the 21st, the day of the mid-season, we'll get a mid-season patch.
I don't know.
Maybe they'll fix daily. Oh, and they might fix daily ops too
I don't
at that point for all the people that are trying to get stuff there.
The many guns that support Murph. Guns with Murph. The Murph guns to cripple in the game. Oh, okay.
Looks like he's having a seizure.
Miniseason looks like trash. I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it yet. I haven't looked for it yet. I heard that there's info on it. But...
I don't see his health bars.
His health bar is
I see
now-
his bar, but I don't see this. Is the shield still?
Shield is down.
Okay, the shield's down. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing the two health bars.
1/4.
I see his health bar, but yeah, I'm shooting
Done.
it now. But yeah, I saw his health bar, but the other one wasn't there.
Warning, energy usage
Hopefully that doesn't mean I get screwed out of something new.
Could be fine. Two-shot gauss pistol. Everybody loves the gauss pistol.
Ah. All right, I gotta leave and come back. I got nothing from that.
Well, that's
No reward. No reward screen. Yeah, I was worried that would happen. Fished out. Let me just leave and come back in. I didn't look at the mini season rewards, so I don't know. I don't know what the tasks are or the rewards.
I have not looked at anything. I just heard from you guys that it was there.
Didn't hear from me. Oh, that it was there, yeah.
Yeah. And that's about all I know about it. But it's gonna, what was it, the 21st or something you said?
The mini season is the 21st, yeah.
I know you guys said something about that, and that's literally all I remember.
Yeah, they data mine. I mean, the rewards are part of the, they're in that update, and that they showed up in the BTS finally. So people are data mining them. I wasn't. I saw a lot of pictures of a lot of things, but I don't know what was what. And I'm sure somebody posted the challenges somewhere too, but I didn't.
Yeah, it's basically deal, from what I saw, was like deal damage with like pretty much have to use like everything, one-handed, two-handed, fist, like you have to go through all the weapons.
It sounds tedious.
Yeah.
I may just buy it and not.
That'll help. Thanks.
Yeah, I may just buy it and not do it. I don't know.
Keepers is buck.
Weapon expert extraordinaire, not a single weapon or weapon skin. That's weird, but that's typical.
It makes sense for
Bethesda.
Bethesda.
You got bug 2 Jeep, all right.
It makes sense for Bethesda. Sucks.
I mean, it's just like, okay, we gotta, yeah. It's like Crimson Desert, when it's an open world sandbox game that you have to use a predefined character.
I still don't see how that's a problem.
Well, then you're not looking at it right. If it's a sandbox, that means I can go and do whatever I want, but I have to
still do whatever you want.
Yeah, but I want it. Well, what I want is to design my own character. It's so hot, I can't do what I want.
And go into a mod that has character creator, so you can change the
model. That's never the correct answer. There's a mod for that.
Answer.
No, but it's not though.
Modders will
That's not a correct answer. That's an answer.
Modders will fix it. It's the Bethesda way.
That's cheating.
Yeah. I've heard that.
Ooh, sorry, ETC.
Oh, the evade must have worked on that one. I didn't get hit. Oop.
I saw it kind of a little bit too late as you were running right next to where it was shooting. I mean, I'm fine with Wiggle taking the explosions because he can tank them.
Oh boy. Jump, you idiot.
What's going on?
Oh no, I was shooting stuff with the Tesla while ETC was walking next to the guy I was shooting.
Uh-oh.
So I'm like, oh, sorry, but he didn't get exploded.
Okay, I am completely off script. Ah, crap. I'm doing one of those where I'm just sprinting through the thing and I'm not picking up any.
Hello, Summer. Welcome,
canisters.
welcome. Has anybody tried the new Tarnished mod on the curse weapon?
Ah, damn
how
you.
good it would actually be. It looks like it was made for like I have no idea. I don't even know
Yeah, it
what
gives you
Tarnished
bonus
is.
damage based on. It's like the opposite of polished. So the more damage, the lower the condition, the higher the damage.
Is it the length of the condition bar or the more broken the weapon is?
It's the more broken the weapon is.
Okay.
Yeah. And it scales up to 120%.
Wow. So that's helpful.
Yeah.
You can shoot 2 shots with 120%, and then the weapon is gone.
Yeah.
So it makes no sense.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's like you can't like repair to
5% doesn't exist.
right. I mean, if you repair, it's 100%. So it just, I mean, it would make sense for some weapons, like honestly, like a dragon or something, it's probably
because they
not
break
that
after
bad.
2 shots.
Yeah. But yeah, it's, I don't know. I got rewards, yay.
Woo.
Vector armor mod, I don't remember what that one does.
Aww, I hate that you can't blow yourself up anymore.
Vector.
That one doesn't ring a bell. But I honestly
I
haven't.
think it's an AP one. Oh, it's the this one.
It's this one? Huh?
10%
I was really
bats, up to 50%.
Oh, the
accuracy,
extra bats hit chance, yeah.
which is like okay.
I mean, there's like 4 stars. It's like, okay, I can use that or limit breaking. What am I going to choose?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the problem, really, is that you just have effects. It's like, okay, if I'm using regular armor, it's like if I'm ranged, I'm going to use limit breaking or sawbones. Like, I don't mind sawbones. It depends on what I want to do with the character. I mean, sawbones I don't mind. It's not amazing, but it's for survival. It's actually pretty decent. It actually pairs nicely if you're using like juggernauts to have something that's constantly pushing your health higher. So it is like a damage boost for that. And for power armor, I'm probably going to use limit breaking or rejuvenators. That's, but it's something that gives me, I don't know.
Oh, sorry, we'll go.
Yeah,
no worries.
The dragon, it breaks so quickly when firing, so it is one of the weapons that even if you repair it, it takes you 2 shots until you get the bonus damage again.
And honestly, that effect would actually be good. I finally have a use for regular repair kits, right? I don't want to repair over 100%, so instead of dropping regular repair kits on the ground, I could actually use them.
One just got by you.
I'm still not gonna play with that weapon, that mod, but you oh, really? Is it me?
Yeah, it got by you. I said it got by you, but
well, I can't hear it.
Oh, Jesus.
I got melted by something. Limit breaking had a lower threshold and it might open up some interesting choices, but right now it's mostly 5 limit breaker, not at all. I run 2 and it's fine. I got a resolve breaker.
I just run 5.
I run 2, I think, or was it 3? I don't remember, but not a full set. Oh, I got a box mod of choo-choos. Wow.
It's actually, same.
And
it's
a box mod of reflected. Or sorry.
It's actually dumb how many limit breaking sets I have.
I'm not surprised.
It's just like one of those things I didn't realize it, and I'm like, I got a lot.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I think I have 6 or 5. It's 5 or 6 limit breaking sets. My melee character has a set for some reason. I don't have any idea why. It seemed like a good idea at the time, and I'm looking at it going, yeah, that wasn't a good use of limit breaking mods.
Come on, you bastard. Come on. You can do it. Come on.
5 dragons with the same effects. Yeah, I've never been a... Because you got to reload them sometime.
It's already a 9-minute reload. So 5 of them takes you 45 minutes. You'll be fine.
Right.
No!
Yeah, don't die. I don't want to have to ETC to have to run that.
Yeah.
Come on.
That would be hilarious.
Come on.
Because you're like no jetpack, no marsupial or anything, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
And I was stupid and was strapping the armor instead of keeping it, so I'm still... I have 4 level 1 pieces.
Well, honestly, the difference between at this point, the difference between level 1 armor and no armor is not much.
Well, 2 of them are broken, so...
Yeah, I mean, they don't provide a ton of protection.
Come on.
Oh.
Done.
Alright, I'm still mobbing down here. Come on. Come on, you stupid crickets. Come over here now.
Ow.
On. Well, they were coming over, now they're running away. Yeah, I can't mob. The mobs are all running away.
Well, just go to the top, to the center crystal, because they come to you. Do you run Lucky Shot on your weapon? What's Lucky Shot?
VATS crit refill.
Oh, no.
Faster.
Oh, they got me.
I just don't crit every second shot, or every other shot. I just crit every third or fourth shot. I'm fine with that. I mean,
Yeah, it's crazy how much that reduces the requirement.
Half of the time, I just don't remember to crit anyway, so it's fine. I'm not here for max damage or anything. That's the one, the Wendigo.
There's a Death Claw. There's a... Okay, there's a Stagger.
There's a Gulper staggering you. And only Death Claws.
Yeah, that did more than I thought. There's one Death Claw.
There's Fluffy. Wait, what? Did Fluffy not die?
Hostile presence nullified.
Yeah, he had to think about it.
Yeah.
Archerizer and a Bruiser's box mod. And still haven't learned it. Do I want to keep Choo-Choo's? I really don't. Crap it.
Isn't that one that you know? Oh no, it's reflective that you know, right?
I know
There's a
Choo-Choo.
Choo-Choo.
At least on this guy, I know Choo-Choo. Can you drop or trade the Carterizer? Nope. Harness might be a good option for my quad Hellstorm launcher. Does it break as quick as a dragon?
2 reloads?
2 reloads.
Jeez.
That's stupid.
That's a bad.
Ow. Damn it. No! EMP kicked in. Stop spitting at me. I'm not doing anything to you. Take it out on the people that actually do damage. No! Ah, damn it. 18 ammo capacity will do that to a launcher. But still. Now you did outlast me, etc.
Oh, no. No.
Are you still alive?
Heal. Oh. No.
Shadow nuke. Let's see if they're smart enough to not drop it on the mole rat. Woo! Nice job. Pyromaniacs.
Antiseptic.
Yeah, this is exceptionally difficult without
Anything.
ups.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Now the broadside is still broken with quad with only 6 shots. Yep. Because you get 4 shots out of the quad box mod, and then you get 2 shots out of the multi-layer barrel thingy. So, totally makes sense that it's only 6. And not 12. Oh look, more mole rat teeth.
Did I get any other armor
Damage
here?
increased to 50% as you gain mutations. Crit damage, agility. Do you want a mediocre fixer, etc?
What's mediocre?
Mutants, crit damage, agility.
Nah. I got a AP cost on this guy.
Yeah. Do I have anything that would be... Or what are you going to run it as?
I have no idea. Ghoul something.
Want a choo-choo? Or you want a Elvis mark? I have a spare Elvis mark.
Probably gonna do heavy.
Oh, okay.
Heavy guy.
Heavy ghoul?
Yeah.
Heavy. Do
Not
I have
good.
something heavy?
Not a good idea. No, I don't know ghoul stuff.
No, no idea. I have one ghoul, but he runs black powder weapons, so
Yeah.
Oh, bloody the
it's
dragon.
probably going to be. It's difficult to get environmental rads, but if you're not, you may not care about that.
Oh, it might be stupid with the disguises and crap too.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, maybe someday they'll do something about it, but
No.
So I still have to go through all that.
it depends
stuff.
on if you plan to do questing or not. If you're going to do questing, you might want to wait. You might want to wait
Yeah.
on the thing because
It
it's
won't
not
do
actually.
anything.
I mean, you just put on a disguise and then you just leave it on all the time, so it's not like, for the most part, it's not that big of a thing unless you care what your character. You know, if you're invested in what your character looks like, then it sucks. But if you're not, then it's still minorly inconvenient at times.
What do you guys think if there was a week per year where insane drops happened that expired into separated months at the end of the week? That sounds awful. Sounds like a forced time that you have to play. I don't like being forced. to do
Expired
things.
into separate mods? What does that even mean? I don't understand what that means.
I read it as the further the week goes on, the worse the drops are gonna get. I don't know if that's what you meant, but that's how I read it.
I would rather them just like do something to make it better.
Yep.
All the time,
Yep.
instead of some FOMO thing that hits when someone's on vacation. And
Yeah,
I'm
I
not a
don't
fan
like
of FOMO like that. That's the thing, and that's what that is FOMO.
Exactly. The forced stuff, the same as you have to do this 5 times a week. Yeah, but there's people that don't play 5 times a week. How about them?
Yeah.
We don't care.
Yeah.
Well, clearly. Wiggle left.
Yes, I'm tired. I need to not be in front of the computer anymore.
No. Well, have a good evening and a good night, and thank you very much for joining us in the madness.
It was fun.
Have a good one, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Later.
Later,
See.
later. Okay, that was a kind of a quick one.
Wonder- Think I still got it. Yep.
Barrel boxing glove. You want to become a boxer? Rocky Bell Gula.
Armor.
They do short sci-fi stories. The story it was listening to last night has you as a character. Oh. Hello, Jim. Mr. 3 can haul ass even more with the new 4-star. Legitimately, it does look fun. I probably won't even be using it, though. Because I'm currently still reducing my weight. And I don't really need more weight. I do need more ability to crit and stuff like that. But I don't actually need more weight. So, even though it looks like fun, I don't think I will be using it. But I might
Was
just...
nothing else to use? Maybe. But
Yeah.
like
I might-
Google said, like limit breaking, rejuvenators,
Yeah.
like those exist.
I mean, I might correct and just still take it because it adds 150 weight. Because 150 weight is 150 weight. I don't know. I legitimately don't know. Right now, if I have to save right now, I probably won't use it. When it comes into the game and we can use it, am I gonna use it? I don't know, maybe. Wouldn't surprise me if I end up using it, but... I just don't know. Well, I would put it on my Union over my excavator. Ooh, shit, that's a little bit more rats than I thought. And Jeepers to the rescue. Thank you, Jeep. No! Why did you jetpack all the way up? Oh, they already killed one. Okay. Why did they not take them down before killing? That was easy. There we go. Easy peasy, stuff is dead squeeze.
A Vault-Tec representative has de-escalated the alert, and all defenses have been...
The remaining robot has gotten stronger. There's no robots remaining. What did we get? Show me. Riot control outfit and helmet. All that.
Ooh, Helga.
What?
Got the Helga.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
Gonna hang on to that.
Yup. That's legitimately a fun one.
Well, also it gets enemy penetration in the next.
I didn't even know that.
They update it.
I want to be able to buy legendary plans from Mumbles. Just 4K for 1 star, 8K for 2 star, 10.5 for 3 star. I can see that. And how are you going to do that the 4 star then? You can't have more than 11K strip. Are there any more serums you want?
Not right now. I gotta figure out all my perks and everything here.
No more Supial or something, just for ease of use?
Yeah, not right now. I got 50 some levels
Yeah,
to go through.
keeps you busy.
That's crazy.
Yep. Yeah, especially with the raids and stuff, it goes all quickly. Mr. 3, are you hidden? What? Am I hidden? Hidden in what way? Like sneaky? Awesome.
Yeah, it's not showing you on.
Oh. Okay. Can't see your friend. Okay. Let's see. Can we do anything? Adam shop. Come on. Oh, this is opinion. Icon. Nah, I don't think it's gonna fix it. You can join on Jeepers or on Maxwell. I think Hex and Darwin are on the same server as well. Landy, Surfer,
Yeah,
Cycle. They're all on the same server.
Yeah, I don't have him on here. I thought I had him on my friends list.
Sumi's jumping in too.
Yeah, I looked to see if he was there. Could have swore I had him added.
Lam_ACC. Added Hardy Box mod. Me? Oh. But you want to lose its shovel. You can dig your own grave. No, Scott, that's Clem_ACC. But I was talking that you can join a bunch of people on the that are also on the server. Oh, volatile, that'll be fun.
Oh, that's...
Totally won't die 17 times.
It was
Wait, I tried another one.
almost trying to let me play a guitar that someone's already playing a guitar.
Aw. Go sit on his lap.
He just didn't load. He just wasn't loaded in yet.
Go sit on his lap. Because I've had it when two people, because of the stuff not loading in yet, the two people were playing the same instrument.
Really?
It was funny.
Yeah, it wasn't letting me sit down.
Important stuff first. Oh. Something exploded. Oh. No magazine. No ballistic fiber. No bobble. And no bobble. Okay. Oh, he's already here? And he did. We can't have any chill these days. Everything has to die in like a split second. Reason.
You got a big boy? Yep.
I'm stuck. Yay, I managed to tag big boy. Gourmand's Pickaxe. I did not even spawn in yet. Well, that's helpful. Mr. 3 and Kasumi are shown in the main menu. Scott, you can join on Landy, Surfrich, Cycle, Jeeper, Maxwell. Those are at least on the same server. And I don't know if the server's full or not. I tried to do
This was telling me to go bloodied.
Yeah. I was trying to do the icon thing, but it didn't do anything for visibility. I'm in. Good. Come on. Gourmand's Pickaxe with limb damage, break slower, reload speed, and melee speed increased based on kill streak. Oh. Even made room in my team. Unyielding Covert Scout. Vampire, limb damage, flamer. I'm making a burrito right now, but send me a friend request, Clem, and I'll add you when I get back on. Yeah, it's always helpful to have everybody that's in the stream always in the front list because of how often my account shows as offline or in the main menu, because it's about 90% of the time. So if anybody else then is on the server, at least they can get on the server by joining that instead of trying to join me. And I don't know why it always does that for my accounts, because it's both accounts. It's not just one. It's both of them. It's kind of common, and it's just weird and annoying. Ooh, fusion cards. Yeah. And play my mule for fun, Zelda the Mule. Did you call the princess a mule? Oh, could you? Gotta go, have fun. Have a good one, Cycle. Thank you very much for joining us in the chaos. You have a good evening and a good night, and we'll catch you next time. My iGen is the same as my name here. It's not Darwin. Yeah. What's your password? It's type in password here. Yes, but what do I have to type in? Type your password here. Bye, Muty. Bye, Muty.
Signal detected. Activate additional signal sources to initiate extermination protocols.
There we go. All opponents engaged.
Please stand by.
There you are, Paul. Tell you what. Did I put serendipity in again? I still didn't. That's dumb. Oh, right, because I swapped it back out again. Empty power. So, take out Bloody Mess, put in serendipity. Because Bloody Mess isn't doing anything anyway.
Users, component signal lost. Recalibration requested.
Sorry, Derek, I had to take a call. Give me a sec. 1, 2, 3. Ow!
User support requested.
Hang it! Beat me to it again.
System orientation complete. Signal broadcast active. Target locked. Immediate evacuation required. Repeat. Please retreat to a safe distance immediately.
Oh, right, my emotes are broken again. And done. What do we get? Life saving. What? Fire resistance and breathe underwater. Let's get the emotes working again. I nerf from the behind. Okay, that sounds very, very bad. We have anything useful? Submachine gun, armor piercing receiver. Okay. Oh, alright, I got another mutated party pack. And Overeater's intelligence, hacking and lockpicking. That's nice. Hello, Bazooka Fish. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. What do we have on the map? Ooh, Grafton Day. Here. Hello, Kasumi. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. The mayor of Grafton is holding a town parade.
This is Grafton's mayor with a priority message. It's Grafton Day! Again! The Grafton Monster and his robot handlers are on parade. Friends, everyone loves the parade. Well, not the Grafton Monster. He is grumpy. That's why he has handlers.
I mean, he cannot be more dead than he already is. What do we get? Aww. Well, that's not helpful. Okay, that's done. We need to collect some wood, that's fine. Collect more teapots, complete a mutated event. Craft chem, skill mutated. Bell Marlock, Queen Steak. Yay. First rule of galactic survival. When a human says, hold my beer, run. I thought the first rule was to always bring a towel.
Life may be rough around here during the day.
Gone out cycling for the first time this year. But why? I still don't understand the cycling for pleasure part. We're Dutch. We cycle everywhere, or at least I used to. But we never went cycling for pleasure. It's just a productive thing. Just the easiest way to get anywhere or anything like that. But not because fun, because it's not fun. It's boring as hell.
These are tough times. I hope you
A fun run? No, that's not gonna happen either. Have to check it out later after the stream. Oh, nice of you. You're a pillar of the community. Here you are. Oh, Landy, I got some more Molotov cocktails for you. I'm assuming you're still collecting those.
Damn this place. I'd get out if the journey weren't like to kill me.
Hot dog.
The other guy's on the roof.
On the roof? What roof?
Are you at the headhunt?
Oh, headhunt. Oh.
No.
I don't get it.
I'm saying the one guy ran onto the roof.
I don't see a headhunt active. Probably missed it again.
Yeah, it was over. I thought you were here.
No, it's fine. I'm just selling some stuff. And coming to collect. Okay. Let me run to my stash real quick. 50% sure I have more in stash, but I sure doesn't mean anything. And nope. No, in the stash. Okay. Molotov. Yeah. There we go. Have fun. Always kill me when I watch Mr. P. The inventory sorting simulator. It's not that bad.
You waiting for something? No, they can't.
We got 3 minutes until the next event. We can do a bounty hunt there.
Here's your body.
Send it. There we go. And in it on the board. I play strategy games on my phone while on the stationary cycle. But no, no. Strategy games on the phone is fine, but the stationary cycle, you're pedaling and you're not even going anywhere. It makes no sense. Somebody was using the flare. The format. Really, they really do try to kill everything within a split second, don't they? I don't get it.
That's why I don't even bother.
Well, I
want to do them all on private server.
Yeah, but that's why I always do this stuff with a Tesla. I just shoot in the general direction, tag it, and just move on. Another one bites the dust. And another one go. Another one go. Another one bites the dust. Because there's the Wii, but I don't know where my sensor bar is. I've never done anything with the Wii. So I have no idea how it is or if it's fun or anything like that. No clue. I know that they have some weird bowling game that's supposed to be fun, but Moonshine Jamboree, really? What else do I need to do? Alright, I need to sell Myler Queen steak. What about that? Fine, we'll go to Moonshine Jamboree. Best way for me to exercise and game simultaneously. But why do you need to exercise? Just get the movement during the day. Walk to places. Cycle to places. Do anything other than driving your car all the time.
Don't forget to fill the tub with that sizable salamander venom.
And I can say that without any shame, even though I take my car for a 2-minute walk. That's because technically I'm a cripple, so I have an excuse.
Alright. I'm gonna go up in here, hide, and go through all my perks.
I always go into the basement here. I want to do anything else but shoot stuff constantly. I just go into the basement. Yep, good luck.
6 perks to pick and 13 packs.
Why is that all?
I can't say that for many of the moonshiners who've come through here.
I'd walk more places, but the US not testing friendly. No good public transport either. Oh, I know. I'm just having fun. I understand that situation just doesn't allow for any healthy traveling, basically. Unless you're in a downtown city center or somewhere. And even then, it's often questioned, from what I've heard. And like I said, I take my car for a 2-minute walk because I'm lazy. I have an excuse that I'm a cripple, but I'm just lazy.
Sizable salamanders do that every day.
My conservative dad went to Seattle and became woke on public transit. What does that mean? Like he figured out that public transport was a thing and that it actually works, or?
Is there any reason why you're not protecting the stills?
Fell asleep on it and he woke up.
I don't know. I never understand when people say something is woke, because they mean it in like 17,000 different ways. Sometimes it's because somebody woke up to something and realized that it's good, and then some people say it because it's bad. I just never understand. Advocates in support of it long. Yeah, because it's a smart way of doing transit.
Yeah, that's a place.
There's a reason why a lot of the world actually does public transport.
Like, depending on where you live, it's good.
Mm.
Where you live, it sucks.
Yeah, I've heard in the States that it's very uncommon for it to actually be good, but
yeah,
it's just the I've also heard that it's a giant stigma for certain people. Like, if you use public transport, oh, you're poor or something. What? No, I'm just not stupid.
Like, well, no, I probably have more money than you because I'm not paying for car insurance and a car and payments and fixing the car.
Yeah, like I just never understand the whole hate for it. But then again, it's coming from a European mind, so the entire mindset is different. Like, even in Europe, the cycling for productivity over cycling for fun. It's a relatively Western Europe thing, Northwestern Europe thing. Like in Spain, people do travel by bike, but it's mostly not either public transport or walking or taking the car, because it's just too much hills and stuff for proper pedaling. In the Netherlands, it's so common because basically our biggest hill is barely a speed bump. Because in the US, the car lobby is one. That's why there's so few walkable cities. I know. I just don't understand it. Because it's... I understand that the car lobby is one, but even the car lobby can earn a lot of money of public transport. They just don't want to. Because they make $5 more on doing the private transport stuff. Plus, they have insanely stupid rules for the cars in the States. With the giant cars being tax exempt for certain things, and how it's more expensive to drive the smaller car compared to a giant truck. How does that make sense? I know it's not in all states and all that kind of stuff. Still, how does that make sense? You can walk this city, you just look like a bum who can't afford a car if you do. Yeah, but why? You have legs for a reason, and they are to be used. I mean, like I said, I'm a cripple, and even I walk. Derek cares about what other people think of him when he is walking. Well, I've never cared about other people, period. They can think whatever the hell they want. They don't pay my bills, they don't have to do what I do, so have fun. When they pay my rent, they can decide how I live. When they pay my dinner, they can decide what I eat. Until then, I don't care what they say. Everything is built for cars, that's why there's giant parking lots. Main roads don't even have sidewalks. I know, Jules, I know. I just don't get why. Like, I legitimately just don't understand why. I understand between towns and city centers that there's massive roads because the States is that big and there's a lot of traffic. I understand that part, but once you're in a town or in a city or in an urban area, it's just so much easier to walk and drive. Because car lobby, I understand that, but again, why? People can decide for their own. They don't have to do what the car lobby says they do. I mean, the car lobby in Europe tells me that I have to get an electric car. I'm not getting an electric car. Piece of crap.
I would take public transport before I buy an electric car.
Well, my downside is I cannot take public transport because my body doesn't handle it. So I would have to go private public transport. It's basically just very expensive cabs. And even then, it's very iffy if I can actually use it. So, no. No, I do have my own car and I drive literally everywhere. But if I have to go into the town center, I either walk if I'm having a good day, and if I'm having a bad day, I take my wheelchair. And that's it. Because politician can... Yeah, but the politician doesn't decide what I do in my home. That's why my brain just doesn't get it. I understand there's all parties trying to dissuade you of doing stuff, but you still have your own brain to decide what you do. Why do you let your decision making be influenced by what other people tell you to do? I don't get it. I also don't get it. It's not just in the States. I just don't get it globally. Doesn't matter what the government is telling you. If you don't agree with it, why are you doing it? People here don't like public transport because you're exposed to the public. I get that. I don't like the public. Much farther apart than some other places, especially in the... Yeah, but that's why I said I understand that like there's a massive need for cars and between towns and cities and stuff like that. But even then, if you look at Europe as a whole, Europe is bigger than the States. If you look at how many publicly accessible transport there is between all countries, all countries, all 42. It's a lot. And if we overlay those lines on the states, the entirety of the United States would be connected to each other with public transport. And yet, there's what, like 4 train lines in the States or something like that? I'm over exaggerating, obviously, but Australia is somewhere between America and Europe in this regard. I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about anything. I barely know anything about my own freaking country. I only know what I see on TV and what I see in the items, in the news items, and the information stuff that I try to follow. And I don't know anything of actually living anywhere else other than where I live, Germany, and South Africa. And that's it. So, I don't know. I just don't get it. Oh. Jeepers. There we go. That's calibration point 3. New York subway was absolutely fine when I was there. Granted, that wasn't in the 80s. I don't know. Stranger danger in the state as a whole. Not a lot of many people know their neighbors. Yeah, but that's another thing of like the whole my freedoms trump your personal freedoms, and the very solitary thinking. And I don't get that either. I understand trying not to interact with the public and with people, but you still live in the same country, you still live in the same town, on the same street. There are no effective rules to get from point A to point B. Use Matra when I go to Atlanta, but I live in a rural area, 30 miles from home. I do not come to the States. I am not even allowed in the States. And even if I was allowed, I would not come to the States. And wait, where's the bloody thing? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong spot. Whoops. What did we get? Painted wooden doors. Well, why? So we got literally nothing. Well, that's not helpful. Islands were doing the same in the 70s, but the oil crisis and high accident rate caused protests, and policymakers listened and got it changed. Thank you. For Tali Street and something for you too. Thank you very, very much, Angel. Thank you very much. Do you want it back, assume? Because I already know it. You will spend it all on chocolate. I have no idea what you're talking about. I would never. Never, ever, ever.
Mission Dodge here. We got uplinks that have gone dark. Get them operational. We need to know what we're dealing with out there. Listen, get the busted signal repeater working before proceeding. Get there first.
Keep for next time. you ever decide to flank it? Thank you.
Watch for enemy contact.
Oh shit, that was done. Hey. No. That's how you do it. Flame. Not with a red flame, but with a blue flame. Ow! That's... Got me in the back of the head. Hey! Hey! Oh, hi. Well, that works. No. Yeah, the problem with public transport is public. I've seen the buses that you guys have in city centers. Those buses were kind of cancelled for use in the 80s here in the Netherlands. They're all old.
One uplink signal is calibrated. Head to the other before you lose your ground. Second uplink is starting to come through. Looks like it's getting a little crowded in there. Stay on that uplink.
Imagine if we all had to hang out with each other IRL. Well, I don't have to imagine, because that's not gonna happen. Because I don't do hanging out. That would mean interacting with people. I don't do that. Only when I actually interact with the rainbow, and that's about it. Come on. Yeah, every third shot is what I crit now. And you still have to get to the bus stop. Wait for the bus, a lot of time wasted, and in sub-zero temperatures it's not fun. I wait max 10 minutes on the bus. Well, last time I tried to go with the bus, and granted it was not in my town, but the bus was supposed to come at 10 minutes past the hour, and it just didn't show up. It just straight up just didn't show up, like at all. So I called the transport. Yeah, no, that bus just didn't. No, we skipped that one. What? Yeah, no, there'll be another bus in 15 minutes. What? Yeah, no, 15 minutes there'll be another bus. And it probably will be there. What do you mean, probably?
Not out of the woods yet. It's clear that the area's still a hotbed of hostiles. I'm sending you some coordinates. Move out.
Ow. Add more candy.
Take 'em down. At Victoria.
Easy peasy lemon. Public transport in my slice of UK is shite. Super Mutant Tube. Wow. So amazing. Yeah, I think that the public transport in certain parts in the south in the Netherlands is a lot better than in other places. I know in my area, it's basically very good. Like if there's a delay, it's like 1 or 2 minutes, and there's unless there's a major malfunction or something, there's no buses that just don't travel, don't go. But I've been in cities where like, we just don't feel like it, so don't go. What? No, how? And then they're confused that you're confused about why it doesn't work. If you say that the bus is gonna be there at 10 past, why is the bus not there at 10 past? Yeah, nah, it's fine. What? No, it's not. Speaking of public transport, it's free in my state for this month because the US thought it was a good idea to go to orbit around. I have 4 registered vehicles. Ooh, nice. Well, I technically have 2. My wheelchair, because it has an electric drive, so it's registered as an electric vehicle, and my car. Yep. 7,371. I think you've had a lot of levels, Surfer. Gonna catch the tram later, but I think it might be sardines in it. Why isn't that always the case, though?
Turn to the stage and spin the wheel.
What do we get? No? Oh.
Or things will get messy.
Yeah, this one is stupid. You don't have to keep moving for this round. Because even my bloodied character is barely taking any damage.
It's that time again, folks. Step up and spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. How's the perk selecting going?
Good.
You're done yet?
Almost.
Oh, that's not bad.
Throwing stuff in for just a small guns guy for now.
Just filler until you can sort it out properly.
Yeah. It's also tough not having my max legendary special perks either.
Yeah, that's
Got to be a little more
usually the
choosy.
worst. You assume that you have that many points, and like, oh crap, I forgot. I have missing 5 points. At least that's always the case for me, personally. I think I have all the points. Oh shit, nope, you don't. Fast way for spin the wheel. I need to revive the Winjo Fiat Test 2. Road going cripple scooter. Sounds fun. Bottle Pinata. Oh, it's not the boss wave. It's even worse. It's the Vin machine.
Return to the stage and
Oh, I have 2 broken armor pieces. That's not helpful. 8 miles an hour. 8 miles an hour? So that's what, 13?
Hey, Bottle, you know Red is universal time danger?
Danger.
Watch out, Fred! Oh boy!
Oh boy.
Congratulations!
Wowee! Great job, everyone!
Anti-armor war drum. Really, I just dumped a bunch of this. Why did I already have that? Sounds like the perfect speed for jousting. Yep. 13 kilometers and 40 kilometer range. That's not bad. But is that an actual range or the theoretical range that it's technically supposed to be able to get, which never gonna be able to do? Oh, I can't. Where are you? ETC.
I am up by the Wayward
Wayward. Okay. Oh, you're just at your camp.
at my quote unquote camp.
Yeah.
Just I forgot to build in here.
It's fine. There you go, some script.
Oh.
Start learning some stuff, some things. Proven range, we need to set it. Ah, cool. Funny thing, my electric chair is technically supposed to be able to drive for 40 kilometers, but the actual range is more like 12. Because it's an old thing. Old batteries. No soup for all of you. I think he ate all the soup. Can't find a frame number, and how did it get a registration? Isn't the frame number on the fork? Behind the cover, underneath the cover? Front fork? I don't know if it's actually called the front fork in English though, but in Dutch it is. Mr. 3 can have soup, but only the kind with cheese in it. No. Give me some gold. Go, good way to get rid of caps, thank you. Monster Mash. No. What do we need to do? I need to collect one more teapot, complete the mutated event, craft camps, sell Martyr Queen Steak. Do I have a Myler Queen steak? Myler, I do not. Okay, fine. We'll go get a Myler Queen. Hello. Oh, not a sports officer. That's not what we want. Tomato soup is nice with cheese. It is. Tomato soup
Built
with...
a coffee machine, not the company tea machine.
it's fine.
uh,
Extra AP for... What is it? 15 seconds? Oh, somebody killed the Myler Queen already. Dang it. I stole so much soup when I was a waiter at a fancy restaurant, got me through half college. Nice. Would you like some cheese? Would you also? It kind of depends on what kind of cheese and what kind of soup. Yeah, if you have like a tomato soup, get a bun, put some butter and cheese on it, and then dip that in the soup. It's fantastic. Perfect combination.
grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Oh no, not a grilled cheese. Just normal sandwich or bun. Grilled cheese works too, but that's more effort. That's all work. I don't like work because I'm lazy. Hello, Flatwoods Monster. Yeah, Flatwoods Monster. Oh, go away, you stupid freaking ghouls. Grilled cheese with tomato soup sounds great right now. It does. Then I have to make sandwich, make a grilled cheese, make some soup. All sounds like work, and I'm lazy. No, not gonna happen today. Although I don't have to make anything, I just have to heat it up. We have excellent canned soups that are totally fine for lazy people like me. Did you just say it sounds like too much work to make soup? Yes. I'm gonna have to get a pot and open up the can and put the pot on the stove and wait, stir and wait and stir. Nope, too much work. Do you have any idea how lazy I am? Imagine the laziest you can think of, and then multiply that by at least 3. That's my average laziness.
And then you have to clean up dishes and things.
Exactly. You're never gonna happen. All sounds like work. Usually when I make soup for myself, I don't even dirty a bowl, just eat it right out of the pot. Oh, you still have a dirty pot. Let's bring all. You know what works really well? Cup noodles. Because it already is in a cup. And once you're done eating, you can toss the cup away. No cleaning. And what's really good, you have cup noodles. and then add 2 slices of cheddar into the cup noodles when you pour in the hot water and let it melt with the cup noodles. It's to die for. 800 gold. It's double gold. Yay! Good night, everyone. Have a good night, Angel. Thank you very much for hanging out and having fun with us. And thank you very, 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 very much again for, again, a donation. Instant ramen truly is one of the greatest food innovations. It truly is. It's the best. Right, I need to cook first before I sell it, because I will be an idiot and sell it before I cook it. Only nudes I send you. What, cup noodles? Myler Queen steak, where are you? Myler Queen steak, there we go. Does anybody else need a Myler Queen steak for selling for the challenges? Packages, one, cool.
Exceptional work from local artisans.
My dad has a twisted sense of humor. There are 2 cats he helped name. They are both called Toasty. Toasty, the Yosti kat. That's funny. Wait, what? I crafted a bunch of stuff. What was it? I need to sell 1 Myler Queen steak. Where are you? What was it I crafted a bunch of? Crap. Forgot. Dang it. What was it? Grilled something something. Oh. Oh right, rat scorpion steak. There we go. And then one up or upper inner. Myler Queen steak. Helper head. Spin the wheel. They taste like rabbit. I don't know. I've never eaten kitty. And I wasn't planning on starting. Oh, Landy, I got 32 more Molotovs. I have no idea. Oh, right from... What's the thing? Oh, line in the sand. Whoops. The third mutated event we need. Resilient can only be killed by a melee attack. Yay, that's fun. So we can punch a freaking scorch beast out of the sky that's gonna be shouting at us forever. Won't ever put anything that purrs in my belly. You do know that cows purr, right? Although it sounds very much like a engine running. And they make a funny face when they do it, but they technically do the purr. Fish.
Hit the wrong button.
Never happened. Right, Argo is more of a murr. There is a Dutch law that states you cancel a rabbit without its head or paws removed. That stops people getting caught into buying cat. Oh really? I didn't know that. That's fine. Get down here, you flying pinata. Ah, got you. Now let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's start at the bottom so we can take the tasty squirrel stew first. Want to restock on your tasty squirrel stew?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah. I'm
no more
enough.
levels.
Well, yeah.
No, sir, no more levels. Okay.
I think that's probably the fastest I've ever leveled up a character in my life.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because it goes stupid quick.
Like not even an hour and a half.
Yep. It goes stupid quick when stuff like that happens. It's fun. Yay! So that's the third one. For that one. We are rank 109. Yay! Now I need to collect one more teapot and craft camp. Andy. Molotov, Molotov, mama, Molotov, 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 mama.
Well, it was more like 80. So I was already level 6-ish by the time we started this.
But still,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Rank 167. Well, that's just going on. Well, technically, I have another account that's like 82 something, so I'm like 180 levels into this season board. Sadly, it doesn't help either of the accounts for the 150 stuff. And now I need one more teapot and camps. Fine, we'll go bloody freaking at the refuge. When I start a new character, I like to savor those first 50. It takes me weeks to get to 50. Yeah, especially if you do the normal questline stuff. I enjoy doing the normal questline stuff. And even now, even that goes so quickly nowadays with all the new stuff. It's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, this wasn't planned.
No, obviously. This was just being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm screwed. Hey, level me up too quick.
Alright, I'm done.
Woohoo! Oh, you're done with playing? Aww.
Yeah.
I thought you were done with the perks and stuff. Well, in that case, I'm gonna say thank you very much for joining in the chaos and having fun with it. And good luck figuring out the ranks, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Yep, I'll see you.
Have a good one. Get that. Hello? Get that. Hello? Apparently I'm not allowed to buy stuff from Giuseppe today. Fine, I'll buy nothing then. Skiing outfit plan. Well, that's not. Forage resistant junk weight. That's also not helpful. I need a gun then. I'm going to the other place again. Oh, wrong turn. That being said, my character's on PC for 4 to 50 real quick. Got to 50 real quick, I'm assuming. But I wanted to be that high before I got my legendary at the end of the wayward quest anyway. Yeah, especially if it's a new account, a new character. It's with all the stuff that you can get, it's best just at the appropriate level at the right time. I don't need pepper. Stop buying pepper. Hi, Scott. I don't need sugar. Omelette. Oh, cherry. Aww. Don't buy pepper. Stop it.
People suddenly see value in gold and silver again. Fancy that.
Fancy that. $70 fish bits. I'll get the daily fish stuff. And it's that. And get rid of it. Why not? 1. Do we have anything that's worth 1? 2 and 2. That's 1 potatoes too. Bruh, when you saving those fish bits for, turn that stuff into Big Mama. I know, that's why I just said that I need to go there. I literally just said that I needed to go there for that. You? Or was it craft camps, right? And does it count if we craft serums? Nope, it does not. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Okay. My defense, I can hardly hear anything you say once everyone else is gone. All I hear are the beats. Is my volume that low, or am I just that boring? I can boost my volume a bit. Rank 110 achieved. Got 9 minutes until the next one. That's fine. We can do one of these. Much better. Okay. You say so. Well, just say that earlier. Sorry, anyone on headphones. Are you leaving us already, Kasumi? It was kind of low before. Okay. I'm off. See you, Mr. 3 in chat. Have a good one, Kasumi. Thank you very much for hanging out and having fun with us. Have a good evening and a good night, and we'll catch you next time. Off-road speakeasy. That sounds dangerous, an off-road speakeasy. I miss Mom. Is she still usually just hang out in Dad streams? I don't know. I think so. Haven't seen Mother drop in here much, but she does drop in from time to time. Just not as often anymore. Whee! I can still overcome your healing, stupid pollinator. Come on, where are you? Oh, that's helpful. 2 with 1 shot. And splash damage for the win. Oh. Me and my big mouth with splash damage for the win. And comrade chops.
One challenge down, one more to go. Why not stop and play for a bit? Life's no fun if you don't smell the roses.
There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And what do we get? Stupid escort. Really?
You are the lifeblood of this dying world. You are everything.
I'll have...
Show me your talents. One of you has been selected to defend an innocent volunteer. This volunteer has their own task to complete.
Well, move on then. Stop standing there and start moving, you lazy bum.
Help this volunteer survive the ordeal alive. And so might
Help him survive the ordeal alive. I don't wanna. Game over, man. Game over.
One down and too many to go.
Come on, move it. Where the hell did he go? Why are you going there? Dude, what the hell are you doing? Moron. Come on. Good boy. Sheesh. Oh. Why are not that? It is. Come on.
Come from people who did make it. In the end,
Woo.
so much.
Such skilled
Open.
and obedient children. You are so close to your reward. Step up to the women's stage, my son, and perform in one final act for me.
Tonight, you have proven yourself our sensation.
Yes, 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 yes. Stop yapping. Let us go. I didn't even notice what the pop-up was for the new event. Come on. Campfire Tales.
You ready to get hop in?
Take me home. And what do we get? Resistant lining, civil engineer, under armor. Okay. See if we are still in time for Campfire Tales. Because we definitely want to go to Campfire Tales. Oh, there's people there. Good. Gather kindling for fire. Okay. Oh, they took my stuff.
I keep my eyes on the ground, find enough wood to rekindle the fire. When I turn around, there's no light to guide my way back to camp. I don't know if I wandered too far, or if the campfire has gone out.
Oofda.
All the scouts moved on. Oofda! I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but we have an emergency. Or at least my scout leader emergency protocol says we do. My protocol is pulling up
missing camper flag.
Now, I'm almost certain I counted everyone correctly, but we should be
Oops.
Let's look for traces they may have left behind.
And remember the body system. What do we get? No occult tomes. No backpack. There's the pet rock. Dirt-filled jar. I'm hunting bugs. I'm hunting bugs. Oh. Out here in Appalachia, there are spiders, ants, and slugs. Crap. Only 9 more humming up, try to go. Bugs of all kind, they come out at night, but they're cool at all times. There we go. Hey. Actually work if I hit. Be great. There we go. Hi, Scaver. Why are you shooting at me, Scaver? Do you want any serums or anything for your new character? You have to move files often, especially big ones or lots of tiny ones. I can recommend Terra Copy. Replaces your Windows copy function. You can say what to do with doubles beforehand, for example. Helpful. Verify copied file too. Way better than Windows. Well, I mean, that's not that difficult to be better than Windows. I'm good, kinda enjoying the grind. Okay. Do you want some script to learn? I'm assuming not because you're saying you're enjoying the grind, but that's a very different grind. Just got our first 4-star. Nice. Mounted Stingwing ski outfit. Wait, did you want script? Yes, no? I'm guessing no, but still, I have to check. This is, oh, right, I needed to learn that one. Plan, 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 plan. There we go. I'm good right now. Okay. I'll take it then. Okay. Wait, are you on a new low level? You're not here. You have any fusion cores? Of course I do. Only a few. Only 148. Fusion core, fusion core. Here you have some fusion core. Or you're in main menu. Yeah, try to join Scott. On my alt. I don't see your alt. Why is Princess Mule not here? Or am I just blind? I don't see you online, like at all. Just Bethesda links. Yep. Yeah, like I always say, my friend list is weird. Because I'm always... Thanks, Scott. Wait, what did I miss? Thank you. There we go. Let's travel to Jules. Julius of Orange. I cannot travel to you. Why can I not travel to you? To send him a friend request. Ah. Oh, you're coming here. Okay. There we go. Whee! Well, that's a nice sunset. Curse of the Sunrise. I don't know. It's a good picture though. Oh shit. Hit boy light. Tit. Picture time. There we go. That means that's a perfect time to call it quits here for today. With that, I'm gonna say thank you all very much for watching. I hope everybody had as much fun as I did while playing. We will hopefully be back tomorrow with more of Doom: The Dark Ages. And otherwise, we will be back on Sunday with more Fallout 76. For now, thanks for watching. Stay safe, have fun with whatever you're doing. Have a fantastic day or night, and hope to see you all next time. Bye everyone.